Hi, my name is Brian O'Dwyer, and I'm excited to walk you through our InteDashboard data analytics tool, the beta version. And the way this is set up is there's five main areas: IRAT performance, IRAT and TRAT, struggling students, team analysis, and question analysis. And within there, we've assembled a group of 10 charts, really as a starting point for data analysis, and we'll continue to refine that with feedback over time. So going to the first one is IRAT performance. We'll look at the IRAT performance snapshot, and that's just a performance snapshot of IRAT scores by student across a population of students, and that could be selected different courses, different sections, different modules and activities as well. And you can also compare that to class averages, high to low versus low to high, and customize how you do that. Now, with all the charts in here, you'll see below there's a table that shows the data student by student, data point by data point, and there's a little button that allows you to download that data and export it to a CSV file if you'd like to analyze it on your own, or a filter function to filter by other categories as well. So the first one is the IRAT performance snapshot. The second one is in IRAT performance is IRAT performance over time. Typically most useful, we've selected a particular student for this to see how they're progressing over time. In this case, the student's IRAT performance has declined over time. You might want to compare that to how their team is doing, or how the activity average or the section average as well. And like anything else, you'll see all the data down below, which can be exported as well. So that first part is the IRAT performance. The second area is the IRAT and TRAT, comparing IRAT performance and TRAT performance. In this case, we've already selected our data demo example course, and you can see the performance of different teams and how they compare to the IRATs on their teams versus the TRATs to their team. Same chart that shows it over time. In this case, we're showing the class average of the TRAT score in the dark blue versus the IRAT score in the light blue. You may notice that the TRAT's denoted by a square indicator, and the IRAT has a round, just one-sided. Again, all the data below. Other ways here to look at as well, this is our entire population of several hundred workshops of the IRAT average of 62 versus the TRAT average of 87. And so you compare at a larger population level with IRAT and TRAT performance. So that's the second area of the analytics tool. The third area is struggling students. And so what some institutions wanted to do is across all the IRATs and assessments that students are taking with InteDashboard, is there a way to sort of identify trends? In this case, a passing threshold was set is how many students or how many times did students get below 50% on an IRAT. In this case, student 74530, they failed 3 out of 5 IRATs, so they got below that 50% passing mark. And down below, you can go into more detail on this particular user ID, see what their performance was versus passing threshold or the edge of the class, and what happened over time. Now, with that information, other people like to look at the teams and how the teams were performing. In this case, it shows the mix of IRAT and TRAT scores by team. Other ones, folks want to look at the team lift, comparing IRAT performance to TRAT performance for particular teams. And then still others wanted to look at what they call a best student gains analysis. How did the best students IRAT compare to the team performance? Some people wanted to use this sort of data to make the case that with your batch of students or the previous semester or term, in almost every case, the team outperformed the best student, and there really is an impact to the team-based learning process. The fifth area that instructors wanted to look at was a question analysis. So in this case, we've selected a particular student, and we've looked at all the IRAT questions they've taken and categorized them into 4 buckets. The upper right quadrant being the student did well, the class did well. The bottom left, maybe it's a concern for the teacher because the student did poorly, but the whole class did poorly as well. And the bottom right bucket where the student did poorly, but the rest of the class did pretty well. And that might help guide areas where the student should be focusing on. So with that, thank you so much for taking this time to check out our InteDashboard beta version analytics tool. We look forward to your feedback. There's a lot of functionality and capability we've built, and as we progress, we look forward to maybe crawling up executive summaries or more useful versions of this to help institutions use the data, make a greater impact with team-based learning and the students they serve. Thanks for your time, and we look forward to working with you.